Um, just to be sure that that actually does what it's supposed to do. So 505 delta V. How about some more tanks? Like, oops, that's a bit big. That also is too big. That's also too big. That's also too big. Where's the tiny one? That's not tiny. That one. $600. $637. And I need 640. That's like the closest. $682, fine. Decoupler. And then I want the fairing. Kinda, sorta works. And that, please, if anything, then clamshell, but don't actually stage that. Okay. So, Saturn 5, continuation. Under that we have the main stage for the boost to the moon. Actually, did I do that correctly? No, I didn't. Rebuild that fairing. Yeah, well, actually that was fine. Never mind. Get off, pull that out. Fine. The thing for here is that this actually gets a fairing. Like this. Oops. That's it. Okay. Where's that? That one? Yeah. So that and that can go separately, that's fine. I'm going to save this and try out the launch escape. So launch escape system test. 3, 2, 1, backspace. Okay, launch escape system works. And if I do this, this falls out. Good. Revert to launch. And if I just shoot off the launch escape system with a fairing, that's fine too. And you can EVA, right? Hatch is obstructed. Well, good that you don't actually need to go EVA anywhere. But yeah, that works the way I want it to work. That's the important part. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Now this still needs the parachute. Wait. Shoots. That's under utility, right? So we need like one. And that should be fine. Chutes can go last, that's fine. And you'd also custom 0 would be the chutes in case of abort. Also, any abort would shut down any engines, so please give me the abort thing again. Shut down engine. Really though, does this... This actually has a part. Okay, and then the two stage. Okay. How many engines does the upper stage of the Saturn have? The part I'm building right now. Because that part's gonna be afterwards. So we're on the SLS tanks, yeah. How many engines were on there? That's the part that gets us to the moon. I absolutely do not know, and I guess I'll go ahead and look it up. Saturn V engine stages. That's a nice thing. That's a singular engine, okay. So I guess we'll just go with the Kerbodyne. Because that works, for all I care. Then I want the thrust plate and the decoupler, obviously. Next, smaller one. Yeah. Decoupler, then the adapter. Adapter to Saturn size parts. So this next part actually has 5 engines. And it's like... No. That should be fine. Thrust plate. then see what we'll put on there. I want a 4x1. And I want that to have can I actually have that in a that should be fine. Now, this is where we want the thrust weight to be higher. Okay, those won't work. Hell if I know these. Vector 1.2. I also just realized that that thing put stuff in the wrong thing, so that one, that. So if I'll have all of these in here, 0.32. That really doesn't want these. Okay, so far these would work. Can't really use the Mastodon because that's the like central engine of the like the first stage engine. Don't really have anything else. I guess I'll use these then and just limit the gimbal to like 20% so they don't gimbal unrealistically much. Medium. Let me see. Decoupler should be fine. Why is that a tiny decoupler? And under that, the biggest tank we have. Plus the engine cluster. Does this look like this Saturn to you? It does to me. And then that gets the big one. Completely bare, please. And these go at the same time. This also goes at the same time. So this in atmosphere has not enough thrust to weight. Are you fucking kidding me? You're supposed to be a replica of the F1 engine, and you don't have enough thrust to lift of Saturn V. GG. That is a very accurate replication of the Saturn V, and you don't have the thrust to lift it. Actually, that might be a little bit big. Can we have the SLS tank in smaller? Which one's SLS size? These? No. The one before. These are the SLS size parts, yeah. I have like, I don't know. No? That's what I had. Or was that what I had? No? This still doesn't have to thrust the weight, especially not in atmosphere. Why are you stupid? These go in here. Those go after that. That goes after these. That. This. What's this? That's... Okay, that's fine. Either way, we don't have a way of making these lift this. 0.73. Just for comparison's sake, mainsails. Almost lift this. Where did I leave the other engine? There. So, I'd obviously reduce the fuel a bit. So, I don't know. Cut that down. Also, cut that down. Also, I mean, I already cut that, so... That's 1.2, but that's not an atmosphere, is it? Oh, it is. Nice. I like that. So yeah, now I have a 1.2, that's 1.3, that's almost 4,000, should be fine. That transports us to the moon, that gets us landed, and yeah, should be fine. Also, any abort should also shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down. And shut down. This kind of looks like a Saturn V to me. Um, I'd like this all to also release when the frickin' engines start, thank you. This should be fine. Should basically be an Apollo 11 thing. We're going to try this out. Any failure is expected. It looks fine to me. Looks like a Saturn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff. Please don't wet noodle syndrome too much. Yeah, 1.05 or what was that? Thrust to weight. 1.1 isn't a lot. If you're gonna go anywhere, then please in this direction. Yeah, this is a wet noodle. Stop noodling.